Attention passionate Pittsburgh Steelers fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the AFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Pittsburgh Steelers' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Pittsburgh Steelers fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your friends and Pittsburgh Steelers fans. Let's get to the news now, folks. The buzz in the NFL circles right now is all about the Pittsburgh Steelers making a bold move that could reshape their defensive front, and by extension, their entire season. And we're talking about a significant trade that has everyone buzzing. The Steelers, currently sitting at 4-3, have been battling through some injuries on their defensive line, especially among their veterans. The rotation has been a bit shaky, and the team needed to shake things up to keep their playoff hopes alive and well. So what did they do? They went out and acquired DJ Reader from the Detroit Lions in a strategic move that could have ripple effects across the AFC North. Now, for those of you who follow the NFL closely, you know DJ Reader well. He's a multiple-time Pro Bowler, a force against the run, and someone who can change the complexion of a game with his presence. The Steelers traded a conditional second-round pick in the 2026 draft to the Lions in exchange for Reader. This move is not just about adding a talented player. It's about addressing a specific need, bolstering the interior of that defensive line, and creating more chaos in the backfield. Detroit, on their side, decided to free up some cap space, around $9 million, by doing this, and they also absorbed some of that cap hit via restructuring their offensive line contracts. This is a savvy move by the Lions, who are currently sitting at an impressive 5-2 record and are known for their elite defense. They are a team with Super Bowl aspirations, with odds at plus 600 to win it all, and they are not afraid to make moves that help them stay competitive. But back to the Steelers. Why is this such a big deal? Well, DJ Reader's stats are eye-popping. He's not just a good player, he's been a game-changer. In 2025, he recorded 4 solo tackles and has an overall grade of 65.5 from PFF, which is solid for a defensive tackle. His pass rush grade stands at 66.7, showing he can be disruptive in passing situations. Over his career, he's accumulated 277 tackles, 9 sacks, 44 quarterback hits, and 23 tackles for loss. His ability to clog running lanes and disrupt plays makes him a perfect fit for the Steelers, especially considering their current depth issues along the line. The team has been rotating veterans, trying to keep them fresh, but fatigue and injuries have taken their toll. Now, with Reader in the mix, they get a fresh, elite talent to help stabilize the unit. What's really interesting is how his presence impacts the team's overall defensive approach. His run-stopping grade in 2025 was 58.0, but that's just the beginning. His presence, combined with Cam Hayward, who has recorded 4.5 sacks in the season so far, creates a formidable duo on the interior. Together, they project a combined IDS/rush of about -1.8 yards, which is a significant improvement over their current 4.2 yards per rush allowed. This kind of interior dominance is exactly what the Steelers need to improve their run defense, which has been inconsistent at times. Injuries in 2025 limited Reader to just 4 games post-quad injury, but he's been looking strong in Week 7 and seems poised to be a major factor moving forward. And speaking of the team's defense, this move is not just about adding talent, it's about elevating the entire unit. The Steelers' defense has been a top 5 unit at times this season, thanks largely to their ability to generate pressure and stop the run. Adding Reader with his ability to project a total of over 12 sacks this season and boosting their third down stop percentage, currently at 62%, an impressive figure, gives them a real edge. Opposing offenses will have a hard time moving the ball efficiently, especially with Watt able to get more free rushes off the edge thanks to the interior pressure created by Reader. This is a game changer, folks. The Steelers are not just patching a hole, they're upgrading their entire defensive front, which could be the difference maker in close games and playoff battles. Now let's zoom out a bit and talk about the broader implications. The Lions, on their side, are making a calculated decision to trade away a player like Reader, who, despite his value, is part of a larger rebuild strategy. They are currently sitting at 5-2, with a robust defense that's been ranked among the best in the league. Their odds for winning the Super Bowl are at plus 600, reflecting their confidence in this squad. They also cleared some cap space, about $34 million, by moving Reader, which gives them flexibility to make other moves in the future. The Lions are known for their commitment to building a strong team through draft picks and strategic trades, and this move fits their long-term plan. Meanwhile, the Steelers are betting on their strong coaching staff and a talented roster to make a deep playoff run. The addition of DJ Reader could be the final piece needed to solidify their interior line, especially as they face tough opponents in the second half of the season. Remember, last season, the Steelers' defense was already impressive, but injuries and fatigue had started to take their toll. Now, with Reader coming in, they're giving themselves a real shot at maintaining that elite status or even elevating it further. Their odds to win the Super Bowl have improved from plus 2,500 to plus 1,600, which shows how much this move is being valued across the betting markets. Plus, with the Eagles as a potential matchup in the postseason at plus 900, the Steelers see this as a chance to control the inside and dictate the pace of the game. And let's not forget the historical context here. The Steelers have a long-standing tradition of trench warfare dominance. Think about the era when teams like Wilfork and others made the interior their fortress. The current move to bring Reader into that mold is a clear message. The Steelers are committed to that identity. Their goal is to control the line of scrimmage, to dominate up front, and to make life miserable for opposing quarterbacks and running backs alike. This is the kind of move that signals a serious playoff push, one that could see them return to the Super Bowl and aim for that 7th Lombardi trophy. So what does all this mean for the division? Well, with the Lions strengthening their defense and the Steelers making a bold move, the AFC North is poised to become even more competitive. The Ravens and Browns will have to respond, but right now, the Steelers are showing they're willing to do whatever it takes to stay at the top. Their revamped front, bolstered by Reader, could be the catalyst that pushes them over the edge. The division might see a shift in power, and if the Steelers can maintain health and consistency, they could be a nightmare for any team in the postseason. Their defense, especially the interior line, will be a key factor in their success, and with this move, they've signaled that they're serious about competing at the highest level. Now, I want to highlight something crucial: the importance of trench warfare in today's NFL. The game is won and lost in the trenches, and the Steelers know that better than anyone. Their success has historically come from a dominant defensive front and a balanced offense. This move to acquire DJ Reader is a reflection of that philosophy. It's about controlling the game, dictating tempo, and imposing their will on the opponent. The AFC is stacked, but the Steelers are positioning themselves to be at the forefront, especially if their defense can replicate or even surpass their previous levels of performance. And of course, fans are excited. The energy around this move is palpable, and rightfully so. It's a statement move saying, we're here to compete and we're not backing down. The team has already shown resilience this season, battling through injuries and tough opponents, and now they're adding a piece that could be the final ingredient for a deep playoff run. The chemistry between their defensive stars, combined with this strategic acquisition, creates a lot of optimism for Steelers fans. They're dreaming of another Super Bowl appearance, and with moves like these, those dreams are becoming more tangible. So as we look ahead, the Steelers fans have plenty to be excited about. The defense is getting a major upgrade, and the AFC North is heating up. This move may just be the start of something special, a push for their 7th Super Bowl, which would cement their legacy as one of the greatest franchises in NFL history. The road to that trophy is never easy, but with this kind of strategic move, the Steelers are sending a clear message to the league. They're not just in the game, they're here to win it all. And for the fans, that's exactly what they wanted to hear. So buckle up, stay tuned, and get ready for an exciting second half of the season. The Steelers are making moves, and the AFC North better watch out. And now, Pittsburgh Steelers fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this move? Do you believe that acquiring DJ Reader will be the key to unlocking that elusive 7th Super Bowl? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Steelers. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Pittsburgh Steelers news.